I want to start with you, Brian. I want to know what was it about the script that really allowed you to want to join the project?
Beyond this being one of my first main leads in the show and the opportunity to executive produce it, I really wanted to unpack a lot of shit. Like, I was like, I've been carrying around a lot of my own generational trauma, my own personal grief. And when I read Ray, I was like, oh, he doesn't give me anywhere to hide. Like at this point in my life, I was like, I'm really tired of carrying this load, really tired I was tired. And so there was something about Ray that gave me the opportunity to shine a light on that and to hopefully lay that burden down and to truly leave it where it laid. But I also was so captivated by Peter's discoveries and universe building in the show in and of itself. And also the connection between Ray and Manny, you know, like this friendship of these two kids who were kind of labeled as degenerates and juveniles and delinquents and how it evolved into this amazing love story. And it elevated so much more so when Wagner joined that it cracked open in a way that I couldn't have even imagined because there was so much care and tenderness and love from these two characters that you thought would be so rough around the edges, so gritty, like people could come in with their prejudices and be like, nah, we don't want to know anything about these two kind of guys. And this show forces you to actually see them in their softest moments, and their moments where they're scared, and the moments where you realize they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just trying to survive. And that was really appealing to me. That excited me in a huge way.
Awesome. And Wagner, were there any, concerns with playing this role? I mean, you come from a big drug dealer or kingpin, and now you're a little.
Oh, he trying to sun you. He's sunning you, Wagner.
He's right. Listen. It's interesting because at the first sight you see like a black and a Latino man in a drug dealing thing. You go like, oh, do I want to see that? But when you get closer to the characters, you see that what really amazed me is that they don't want to be there. Yeah. They're not good at it. They're just like another example of another black dude and another Latino that would be like they were incarcerated since they were 15, So but some of them, there are some people like Pablo Escobar wanted to be there, This guy doesn't, and that's the thing that I like about Manny. He's the most vulnerable character that I have ever played. And all of his scenes, you can see that he's desperately trying a way out, and it's so tragic because he can't find, because in order to do that, in order to get out of that situation, that cycle of violence, he sort of has to break up with the love of his life, who is Ray. So it's a very tragic character and very, very different from Pablo or from these kingpins or drug dealers or this stuff. I like that these are not like the tough guys. They're not that. They're not like the heroes of of Hollywood action movies that kill 200 people in one scene. There's nothing like that. They're not good at it. They just want.
They're literally living by the seat of their pants.
They just want to way out.
They just want a couple thousand, 3,000 to make it. But they're also naive. They're also very naive. I really believe that most time when you incarcerate, black and brown men at a very young age, that's kind of where the system wants to keep you. That's kind of where your development, mental wise, is stuck because that's the way that they've kept you. And so you're kind of watching that unfold with these men who are also dealing with grief, dealing with addiction, dealing with all these different things that nobody is telling them that they can actually persevere through. They don't have any examples. So, we just really wanted to show all those cracks and show what it is, while also putting a lot of action and violence and crazy
some
explosions and grenades, that's what it feels like. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much. That's my time. I appreciate it, and can't wait for everyone to check it out.
All right.
Thanks, man.
From one quintessential gentleman to another.
Quintessential gentleman.
You take care, man.